Hey guys, Dan here with Battlefield Curator. I just got the box of Sig awesomeness from Royal Tiger Imports. Not sponsored by any of the aforementioned companies in this video, but hey, I saw the opportunity to get a German-made Sig P226, and I said, you know what? I've been wanting to get one for a long time, and I think I might pull the trigger. And I got this today from the FFL, so let's unbox it. Let's see what's in it. Let's see the quality. Is it in good condition? Is it in poor condition? What's the metal like? What's the wear like? And does it shoot? Because we're here at the range and we're gonna test it out. All right, Sig P226 coming out of the box here. Let's see. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. Come on. Don't be shy. Come on out. Come on. I know. You're a little camera shy. I got the camera on you. Ready to test you out. It's okay. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. All right. Good job. There you go. All right. Look at that. I mean, that is not bad at all. Just the first sight looking at it, you do see some holster wear here on the slide. You see some holster wear here on the frame here too. But, you know, overall, it's not bad at all. Now, let's just make sure to clear this bad boy. Okay, the ejection of the magazine works real well. And that works. All right, what about the decocker? Does that work? Oh, look at that. That was pretty smooth, honestly. There's a little bit of wear here on the slide, so you can definitely tell this was used. But so looking at it from right here, there's the Sig logo. And this is this side, the left side here. You'll notice that these are rubber grips here, so they're actually quite sticky. They're like hoe grips. The hammer seems to work quite well, and a little bit of testing of the trigger right here. All right. It seems to be a very light trigger pull, very light. You can see right there, IO Inc., Palm Bay, Florida. That's the import mark. The Royal Tiger Imports puts on there. Now looking at the right side here, you see that the grip's still not in bad shape. The slide itself, P226, made in Germany. You've got the serial number here. You've got serial numbers up there. You got 9mm parabellum on the barrel there. Underneath the front of the frame here, you'll notice that there are some proof marks. Now the top of the slide, there does seem to be some kind of rubbing or wear marks here. I'm not sure what that would be from, probably the holster, but you know, let's see what the bore looks like. So that's the inside of the frame. You can see that there is some wear there, and there is some wear here, but there's no abrasions or no harsh markings. Doesn't seem to be dirty either. I mean, it's just rubbing my fingers in here, so there's a little bit of dirt, but it doesn't seem that bad. So we'll put some oil in it and we could test fire it. Okay, we do get some more gunpowder residue up here, but maybe it was only test fired. Maybe Royal Tiger Imports test fired it, but doesn't seem that dirty at all. There's the throat section of the barrel. So it does look like it was fired. It does seem a little dirty in there. Here's the lands and grooves at the muzzle. It looks definitely used, but not abused. Here's inside of the frame. You can definitely see there's some wear there. I'm not seeing much as far as gunpowder residue in here. So I think overall, this is a pretty good price. Now, I got this from Royal Tiger Imports for, I think in total it actually came out to $535 or so. And that's not bad. Now, they do have some that come with the box. I just find that to be quite interesting if you're a box collector or you like collecting the boxes. So if you were to look down the sights, that's what you're looking at. Hey, we're back for a second day at the range. The first day, it got a little dark a little quicker than I thought, and I didn't have time to really fire this P226. Let's try double action, then single actions. Let's see if it eats Monarch, 115 grain steel cased. Monarch, 124 grain brass case. So a little history on the P226. During the XM9 trials in the 1980s, where the US military was looking for a replacement for the M1911A1, they were looking for a reliable 9mm NATO cartridge, chambered, semi-auto pistol with a double-stack magazine that could hold at least 13 rounds. The only two pistols to make it through the whole trials out of all the pistols out there was the Beretta 92FS and the Sig P226. Now in general, the Beretta 92FS was cheaper, so the US military went with the Beretta 92FS, aka what would be known as the Beretta M9. Just because the P226 wasn't chosen as the US military standard service pistol, it made its way into other elite units, like the US Navy SEALs. The US Navy SEALs adopted the P226 as the Mark 25 because of its accuracy, reliability, and durability in the most harshest conditions. The P226 was also adopted by the FBI, the Secret Service, the British SAS, and many other police and military units around the world. So the P226 from the 1980s till now is still known as one of the best pistols in the world. When it came down to it, I knew I had to pick up a Sig P226 when I saw them available on the surplus market. Now the main dynamics of the P226 is it's got an aluminum alloy frame, which makes it lightweight, but it has a steel slide. It has a 15 round mag capacity, and it's double action, single action. So let's try it at 60 yards and see if it can hit any of these steel targets over here. Not bad. Now overall, I think the P226 is a great addition to my collection, especially this one being made in Germany in the early 2000s. You got to think that the Sig P226's legacy around the world, especially with elite units, makes this pistol one of the best pistols in the world. So let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. Would you pick up a Sig P226, an older one, a used one, for your collection? And do me a favor, if you like this kind of content, be sure to pulverize that like button and subscribe for the algorithms. Really helps out. Also check out the merchandise link in the description. And as always, be sure to learn history and curate history. Make it a great day.